YouTube Heavyweight Gaming back again with a new Assassin's Creed Valhalla video. Last time we played, we successfully raided Bjorderixworth and some surrounding areas. We also welcomed our old friend Valka to England. Now we look to meet with Randvi and see what other territories we can gain alliances and friendships with in order to continue building outwards. Keep your eyes on my social media and channel for updates. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Here we go! Alright, YouTube, back in Assassin's Creed. So, we have successfully formed a alliance with Soma. We came back to Ravensthorpe, upgraded it, helped out some of our fellow settlement clan members, and now we gotta go see Randvi to figure out where else we can form alliances with and friendships with. Those Danes who attacked also, I believe they were from East Anglia. So we'll see if that's the next place we have to go. We still have yet to meet Sigurd. Or he's yet to call us. I believe that's where he went anyhow, so let's see where we go next. Also still in search of those nickel ingots. We need those ingots in order to upgrade our weapons. Everything is pretty much maxed out right now, so not much we can do aside from keep pressing forward and hoping that these new territories will have something in the way of those ingots. Alright, let's get this hood off. Alright, let's go to the Longhouse, go see Randvi. Rations are full, can never have too many rations. Alright.
Evo, a moment.
Who was that?
Good day. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Let's see what we can do. What is this? Oh, we can go to London. Power level, suggested power level 90. 55. It's a stretch. But we just might be able to do it. Let's try it. Worst case, we'll repledge. Let's go.
I surmised that I traveled to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago, but it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asked that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the North Gate and start asking around.
Let's do it. Nice.
I will.
Good. I await your return.
Gilbert, are you well?
I am, but I wish I could have risen to the challenge put before us, instead of just hiding here in the Longhouse.
You were exactly where you needed to be. Defending the people, and yourself.
I know.
Our forces outside were sufficient, and your father would have many unkind words for me if anything had happened to you.
I know. I only wish my father's long shadow didn't darken my prospects here. I want to learn from you, not watch you.
I have no doubt. Next time, then.
Sometimes you can learn by watching, but I suspect he meant more like participating.
Who could Gutspan be? One of us?
Wow, this place looks far. Alright, let's fast travel to here. That's the closest place.
Cripplegate of London.
Alright.
I beg patience, all. We'll have this rat cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? There, love. Hey, bear on, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Governor Burr. I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 year back.
Trigger!
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner of knavery. Stow!
What was this? Oh.
Avgus wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
Nice.
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgus wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Ooh. Get out of here. Oh.
Is this kind of noise coming to London?
Oh, somebody drop kicked me. Alright. Get out of here. We're trying to do hand-to-hand combat.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself?
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
London. Good to meet
It's
you.
good to meet you, Reevestow. London sits on sturdy shoulders.
To be fair, I'm not the only Reeve. There are two of us now, and the governor to boot. We do our best in these times, wild as they are.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go.
Alright.
What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
Humbler
I am
thugs.
Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Nene.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier. Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigger I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children.
Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here? God, no. No, no, no!
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stowe. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
If this one had a head, you'd be calling him Trigger, yes? You governor.
God above, the man is dead. Some respect, please.
We'll
Just
get along
asking.
well, you and me.
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botil's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man, and I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg. Oh dear.
What is it?
Who's this?
Hurts from a mistress. Sorry. Mistresses. Intriguer's desk.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I
Didn't know. I didn't think.
He didn't
Ooh,
want
is that
you.
Erke?
It was his secret to keep.
Can't make head or foot of it. Just can't.
Look at
A
us.
barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
Find anything?
Besides enough blood.
Anything useful? Nope. Alright, let's go up. Damn. Offered Uber a throne. Alright.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Okay. Must be something else. Oh, everything's inside, okay. miss something? Guys are always in the way. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's the same letter. What else is there? Nothing. Nothing outside. Oh, I missed right there.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
Anything else? Nope. Nope, doesn't look like anything else for here. Oh, there's a key somewhere. Where? I just saw it. There's one more thing we're missing. Let's go back out and come back. That usually reveals something. There's got to be something else in the middle here. Where could this be? Anything? Oh, what the heck? Oh, there's something up here. What? How do I get up there? Okay. Oh, I'm up. Okay. What is this?
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
Nay, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Perhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attempt took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This killer was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by Manicus. The leech, the arrow, the compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
Saying you can't trust
Arrow
me?
is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
What's a Mithras?
Mithraic temple. Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
Find the entrance.
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. I must wear my Reeve's face for a time. Keep away!
All right.
Keep away! The fight is over. Town hall will follow soon.
So, let's go.
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
What the heck?
Show me what life was.
Alright, so this looks like the temple.
The Temple of Mithras. Well guarded for a tangle of old ruins. I need to find the entrance.
Do I need to find it quietly?
Meet your fate.
Can I double? Nope. Maybe I should have found it quietly. Oh well. Damn. Nice. This is what I get for choosing a 90 power level. Nice. It's always more fun to go in loud anyway. Where are they at? Somebody is shooting. Where are they? Must be up here somewhere. Ah, there we go. Who's next? Come on. Oh, no, no. That's not what I meant to do. Oh. Where is he going? Oh, he's coming back, eh? Come on. Get out of here. Where's that other one? Oh, there's a couple more over there too. Can I assassinate? Yep. Alright, now the bulk of them are out. Let's see. Take out the rest of them, and then we'll call Sunan. Oh. There we go. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna test my abilities. Just gotta make sure I stay careful. Alright, the entrance is somewhere in here. But where?
What do you see, Sunan?
Oh. Right in front of me. How did I miss that? What am I missing?
My friend.
Ah. Got it. More investigation. Anything in here? Nice. Anything here?
Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
What's in here? So much to examine. Easy to get lost, very easy. Oh, I see some loot. Alright. Alright, let's go back. What is this? Don't look like anything there. Okay. What does that say?
Compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit. Must be blocked from the other side.
Alright, so we gotta find another way in. Is it this way? So then it must be in here. How can I move this? What's the point of moving it? Is there something back here? Must be in here. Has to be this way. Nothing here. Oh, what is that? Wait. There you go. I saw the chest, but I didn't see that. Alright. Nope, nothing there. Is this the door that was barred? Nope. Alright, that's where we were.
Messages between the Leech and the Compass. Healing, gutting. The Leech is a strange one, but the Compass calls to strikes.
This is weird. Nothing else in here? Doesn't look like it.
I've got enough to go on for now. Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Sunan will feast.
Let's talk about the shortcut. That is the only... Unless I can go out through here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh. Oh, okay. This is it. That didn't take long.
This place is heavily guarded.
Pretty sure I took out most of the guards here. If not all. Alright. Let's go back to the Reeves. Get out of the way. Alright, I think they're in here. Yep. Alright.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Tigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the Compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
Didn't I just say that?
The Compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but there's little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We kill the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the Compass come to us. The arrow is a Dane, who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in London.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the Compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
Alright.
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I cannot say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good lord, Erke.
Alright, let's
Let us
go.
not waste any more time. We'll find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the Compass back into port. So, I will catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the keys. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the Leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
Alright. Beautiful. Alright, so we gotta go find who the Leech and the Archer are. I mean the Arrow, sorry. The Arrow and the Leech. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Thanks for watching. We've pledged to London. We are now on a mission to make an alliance with the Reeves of London and find out who killed their Governor Trigger. We've uncovered code names of members of the Order, and we have a plan to draw them out. Be sure to watch, like, comment, and subscribe to see how we do that. Take care.